to me, the guy at the bar says, all right, I'm going to put Mary up there because, and if I know my law enforcement is that much more pumped up to go out there and do the job, that's why I would vote for you. Is that how I should be looking at it, guys? Yes or no?
I would view it if Mary was to win. I think that most first responders, police officers in particular, I think would view it as being an affirmation that the public values their service.
If you're a paramedic going into a crappy neighborhood and somebody, do you know what I mean? It's like,
but I mean, the Lake Forest cops, Pete, we heard this with Prue Beidler running, that they couldn't say it publicly, but they were not going to respect the mayor who gave all that money to Kim Foxx and Eric Rinehart, because they do this hard work. I mean, getting that hit and run, because of that hit and run case, they had to do a lot of detective work to get that guy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It wasn't just there he is.
Right, there's a mirror,
do a lot of work on that, and they're ticked off that all that work and this man died. And then this guy gets a slap on the wrist.
That's a negative.
They feel I think they want someone who has their back in court.
That's absolutely true. And you know what? Here's the thing: if that decision was made by a different administration, you might have law enforcement that goes, I don't get it, but I trust it. The problem is the law enforcement don't trust this administration because it has a history of not making choices that law enforcement and the public agree with. Sorry, you're pointing your finger.
That's my point, because then it's like a discount rate where you don't have 100% force out there. You got a 60% force out there.
Right. And why are they going to put themselves on the line, throw themselves into a violent situation just to possibly find out not only that the charges aren't going to be approved, they're going to do a ton of paperwork, it's going to go nowhere, but on top of it, they open themselselves up to physical liability. Why would they be excited to do their job? And on top of it, especially when we have a society right now and an administration that kind of mirrors that a police officer is like a dirty word, right? Like, they feel hated. They want to feel like people understand that they're there because they want to help, right? They put their life on the line to help, and they want to know that we know that, right? So I think a vote for somebody who does appreciate law enforcement, and law enforcement it's enforcement, right? Like the prosecutor, it's a law enforcement, it's the enforcement arm of the law. So we're very connected, right? Like, those are our troops on the ground to help me do my job, right? So if you don't have that good relationship, how is it ever going to work?